Hi, I'm Billy, one of the Fuji guys, here to give you a quick unboxing of the Fujifilm FinePix HS35EXR camera. This camera is the replacement to the HS25/HS30, and it offers basically very similar to the HS30 with some new improvements, including a better LCD screen resolution as well as some added functionalities. Other than that, they're very similar. Let's take a look at the unboxing of this video and the contents of it. You got your strap. This is basically the standard strap that you'll find on most of the Fuji S-series cameras. It has Fujifilm logo on that. Okay. Let's just take a look at how it looks. As you can see, it's pretty nice. It has a slight stretch to it. There's a little, looks like a rubberized material that allows it from slipping, which is great. And again, that's just the strap. So I'll put that aside for now. You got the owner's manual, the warranty card, as well as the software CD. If you find that the owner's manual is low light, it's because it is pretty light. It's just a quick start guide. For the complete manual, find it on the CD itself as a PDF. It's available in numerous languages. This little string here is for the lens cap, which I'm going to show you later, so don't lose that. You got the cover. And then you got the actual camera itself. It's actually sealed like any Fuji camera with the security tape on it. And as you rip it, I guess it sticks off with void. So you know it's brand spanking new. I'm gonna put it aside. Very nice looking piece of camera here. Has a nice rubberized grip throughout the whole camera. You got the zoom. You got the manual focus ring there. Not much play to the lens. This is at full 720 millimeters, so it's nice, but of course, as you can see, that's the manual zoom function. You get the pop-up flash, dials, command dials, on and off switch, flip-out screen. It's just a tilt flip-out, as you can see. You got connectors on the side, which I'll show you later, and the SD slot. So I'm going to put that aside for now and just continue on unboxing the camera. The camera uses a lithium battery. It uses the same battery that's actually found on the cameras like the X Pro 1, XE1, and of course now on the HS35. It is rechargeable, so you definitely want to charge it up for about 3.5 hours at least. You got the lens cap. So it's a pressure cap. You clip it in place right into the front here. As you can see, it stays in place. The camera itself has a 58 millimeter thread, so you can actually attach any commercial available filter to that. You got that lens hood here that's included as well. Lens hood allows you to prevent flaring from when shooting in direct sunlight. You basically match the dot with the other dot here, and once you got it locked in, it clips in place. And it comes off by just a little pressure tug. You can actually reverse it too as well. So you can actually take that and I guess it goes like that. And then lock it in place, okay? So I'm just gonna leave it there and put the lens cap back on just to protect the lens for now. Let's just take a look at what else is included in the contents here. Big box, of course. You got the USB cable. Might as well just open this up for any of you who don't know what a USB cable looks like. It's just pretty standard, but hey, I'm unboxing the thing, so why not show it? As you can see, it's just looks like a mini USB to standard USB. And of course, depending on the country that you are purchasing the camera from, this is the adapter cable there to charge, which means there's actually a charger hidden somewhere in this box, which is on this side here, as you can see. Struggling to get that out. Nicely packed. And as you can see, it's a BC W126 charger. And of course, you can also plug that right there. Like I said, depending on the country, you will have a different cable. If you hate the cable altogether, I'm sure you can find those little adapter plugs that you can find on MacBooks, AC adapters, where it just slides in place and you can now plug it to the wall. But it's really up to you, okay, on that. That's really it. So let's take a look at the camera now quickly. Looking on the back of the camera, the newest update to this camera versus the HS30, of course, is a 920K LCD screen, tilt screen. So it's a high resolution screen. Still has the 900K viewfinder there, which is nice. And of course, Other than that, there's really not a whole lot of differences. They did improve the EXR functionality to detect a bunch of more scenes, including motion. There's some other added functions as well. On the side of this camera, you got some connectors, mini HDMI, USB, as well as the audio-video connector, which is optional. That's just a standard composite cable. No one really uses that anymore. That's your memory card slot. Talking about the memory card, I guess, pick up a good SD card. For this camera that offers full HD video, definitely I recommend you picking up at least a Class 6 rated card or higher from a reputable brand. I'm just going to slide that in place. It can only go one way, so obviously that's wrong. Don't want to jam it. And it's spring-loaded. Okay, and the batteries on the bottom here, pop it open. And again, you want the contacts to face in towards the camera itself. And of course, you want low diagram of the batteries, and it just kind of shows you what the batteries look like. This is the right way to put it in. It clicks in place. Let's see if I put it the opposite way, if it allows me to do so or not. And it does. So make sure that you put the batteries in place. If you find that the camera's not turning on, it's most likely because you've inserted the batteries incorrectly. Okay, so make sure that's the case. So another thing is you can look at that orange little tab there, or square. It should match that. This should actually be orange. I don't know why it isn't, but it should be. And you match that, and you know it's going in the right position. So that's just the look at that. Let's turn on the camera for the very first time. You can definitely get a nice setup screen here. You can choose the languages by the directional pad. Multitude of languages to choose from. Even languages I don't even know and understand and can't even read or tell you what it is. But English I definitely know. Date and time, you can also change those later on in the menu if you want. To take photos of this camera, you got the shutter button. Halfway down to pre-focus, all the way down to take the photo. You get the manual zoom option here, as you can see, zooming in, zooming out, right? Pre-focus shoot. You can do videos, of course. There's HD videos. You can push start to record the video. It shows here that I can actually take photos during the video. Snap, snap, snap. As you can see, it's going to be no interruptions to the video, which is great. It gives you a 16 by 9, I think 3 megapixel image, or size small. And to stop it, you just push the record button. Let's play back the images. Those are the images I shot from the camera. And then as a video, you'll see these little film strips. And let's just play the video back to see if there's any interruption. So there's really no interruption. The video is very fluid. That's great about this feature, that you can take photos and videos together. To delete an image, you can actually push up, and you can select from the current image, off frames or selected frames. I can select a bunch of frames here. I can use the directional pad, push OK to select the frames I want to delete, push display back. It says I have 2 selected, push OK to delete those 2. If I wanted to zoom in on the image, there's a little zoom control on the side here. I can push to zoom in and zoom out, and I can actually pan using the directional pad, as you can see right here. Push back to get completely out of that. This is a great camera. It has a pop-up flash, has hot shoe and EVF, which is definitely great. Eye sensor. Check out some of the other videos. I'm going to do a top features on this camera. It's very similar to, of course, to the HS30. Basically, it's just, a great little video on how to really use the camera. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, and of course, look out for this top features video. So until then, I'm Billy, one of the Fuji Guys.